Hey everybody, how y'all doing? This is BJ coming to you from St. Mark's. Just want to say welcome to everyone. I know it's been a while since we've seen each other, so just trying to give you an update on some of the things that have been going on around the church, and maybe a little update on what kind of some of our plans are. But anyhow, I just wanted to go through first a few of the projects. I know some of you are aware of some of the projects we've been doing for the trustees, just making some improvements around the church. And so like one of the first ones I just want to say is, so I'm standing in the sanctuary right now, and I've actually got the ceiling fans running. And hopefully you can see that. But anyhow, you don't hear all the wobbling noise and everything else. So yeah, we've actually got the ceiling fans replaced in the sanctuary and got all the light bulbs changed out, so it's actually bright in here. You can actually hear and actually be cool. And so that's some of the work we've done. It's actually still a mess in here because we're still got some ongoing projects, but put some new blinds in the back windows to kind of help keep some of the heat out and some of the glare out from during the times of worship when we actually come back in person. So anyhow, we haven't done a lot more in here. We still got some other plans for in here. But most of the work's been actually happening out in the other parts of the church. So let's go on a little journey here. So walking out into the narthex area, and then maybe, I know it's been several months since a lot of us have been in the church, but we've actually been doing a lot of work. And so we've actually changed out the lighting in here. So maybe you can kind of see it's kind of all new lighting type out here. It's a little bit different, might shock some people. We've done a new paint job, cleaned up and repaired some of the walls. Still some work to do out here, but I will actually shout out kudos out to, we have Antonio and Christian from the Seventh-day Adventist Church that have helped us do a lot of work around here. I'm very appreciative of it, especially Antonio. Gave us up like 3 weeks of his time to help do some of this work. But anyhow, you can kind of see the paint job actually carries all the way down the stairwell. It just looks really sharp out here and definitely a lot brighter, definitely a lot different. And we kind of keep walking out here into the hallway, and maybe for some people it'll be a shock, but it's not white walls. We actually went with a little bit of color. Kind of mix it up a little bit, kind of brighten it up some, just kind of give a new character to it. We still got to put the women's cabinet back, but that's yet to come. Oh, you can see out there, I put new blinds in out in the glass area, help to cool it down. And apologize for some of the mess. We still got some ongoing projects. Have a new Wi-Fi router is going to go up there, so we're going to have Wi-Fi throughout the church. The paint job continues out to the hallway out here by the bathrooms. All the new carpets in that we've done so far. There's still some we would like to do. We still got plans to paint some of the doors out here and get a little nicer looking. I like the new water fountain look. It's kind of cool. We haven't made our way into the fellowship hall yet. That's kind of a mess right now since we're storing a lot of the books and stuff. We actually changed out the lighting in the women's bathroom. We're still working on some vent fans and probably some additional painting to go on in the bathrooms. That's still kind of ongoing, hopeful projects, but we'll see if we get to that. But some of the other kind of major changes on the upstairs level, walking down to the library. So again, paint, that same color of paint continues into the library in here. You kind of see that it's I mean, I like the color. We kind of redid our window trims and stuff in here. But we got some significant changes that are going to happen here as well. We're about to build some new bookcases in here to put in, so it all looks a little nicer in here. And then one of our plans is, instead of kind of having a bunch of junk again on this wall, is we found some of the old like the groundbreaking ceremony pictures and some of the original church pictures, and we're basically going to make a history of St. Mark's wall over here and have a lot of the old pictures and some of the story of St. Mark's in there. So that's part of the plan there. We still need to replace the door because it's seen better days. Sorry about the mess in here too, but if anyone's ever gone into the food pantry, the storage closet was always dark and dim. We got new lighting in here so you can actually see. We just kind of work on getting everything out of there and cleaned up. That's kind of on our next level of projects. One of the other significant changes I think has been in here, and I absolutely love this room, sorry, but it's kind of one of my favorites so far of the change. Whole new paint style in here. We still got some work to do, obviously you can tell by the mess, but we got the new carpet and stuff in here, a new kind of a really cool gray paint in here. Just really pops. I just think it's fabulous. We got a new TV going in, new shelf. We're about to repair or repaint some of the cabinets, put it up and redo that with a new countertop. We still got to figure out what we're gonna do with the wall. I mean, there's still other things we're gonna decide about the nursery. But once we get it all cleaned up in here, we'll give you some like final pictures of what it looks like, but it's really looking awesome. I always say it's almost too nice to put kids back in, but that's part of the point is let's get things looking nice. And so let's take a journey downstairs. Oh, a little quick pop in here into the pastor's office. I can't really take credit. I do think I think Lynn and Lucy and Pam and Linda and some of the other ones been here working. So I don't know if you guys were in here when Pastor Kurt was here. It became another storage room. So we still got some stuff in here we're going to clean out, but and we're still about to do a little bit of work in here as well. But it's definitely a lot of stuff got cleared out, so he actually has a usable space. And so I think he's very appreciative of that. And welcome, Pastor Minu. Linda's office is already done. I'll show you. You guys can see that next time we come back in church. But so let's go downstairs and we'll see some of the other changes that have happened down there. As I said, the paint job continues down the stairs. Looks really nice. So we'll go down here. So far, we haven't done a lot down here in this classroom. We still got to do some paint. I do have the new router going here, so we're going to have Wi-Fi throughout the church again. We're going to fix up the paint that's in here in the teen classroom. There's a whole lot of work that's happening over there. We're not even going that way. But this is kind of another one of those things I'm just really pleased with, the way it's turned out. I don't know if many of you have traveled down here in the basement before, but it was always kind of, to me, it always felt like the kids were walking down to a dungeon. And so we've actually replaced the lighting in here. So now it's really uber bright. And it's really just kind of cool. I think a lot more inviting. And so it's been a good change. Also, in case you guys haven't been down here, you might do that next time. You know, this was a mural that was done by several different people who have helped out with it. I know Katie and Abby and Robin Cameron, myself, forget there was anyone else, but just kind of a cool little mural for the kids. One of the other things was the bathrooms were so dark down here, so we've changed the lighting out to make them not as scary. And so it's kind of hopefully turning out pretty nice. Again, the bathrooms are kind of another level of work that we're going to be doing, hopefully. But kind of our next priority is really going to be this classroom, which is the children's classroom. And like I said, if you'd walked down here before, it was kind of always dark and dingy coming through the hallway, but now you can see the hallway's nice and bright. And now you come into the classroom, and the classroom's kind of dim and dull and stuff. And so that's one of the other things we're going to be doing is working on the lighting down here. And if you can kind of see, it might be a little hard to tell through the camera, but yeah, the carpet's seen better days too. And so that's going to be one of our focuses, changing out the carpets. We're going to take some of the other cabinets off the wall, repaint some of the areas, and just kind of really just fix it up, make it really nice down here for our kids, make it, again, a warm and welcoming environment. And that's kind of some of our goals. So anyhow, that's just some of the work we've been doing around the church. I do thank those that have made contributions to help, cover the cost of this. And so, I think we got some other ongoing projects that still can use your help. And likewise, if you're interested in doing a little sweat equity, coming out and helping turn a few screwdrivers or whatever, or just give us a hand, that would be awesome too. I'll try to send out another email from the trustees telling you about some of the ongoing projects. So if you're interested in helping, that'd be awesome. And if not, that's okay. We'll thank you for your prayers. And hopefully we'll be seeing you guys soon.